Hello there, this is Japan Button. Once again, we're gonna talk about Miss Universe. Today, I'm gonna share with you my early favorites to win the crown of Miss Universe 2023. My choices or my list is going to drastically change tomorrow, right after the preliminary competition. So my choices are based on their pre-preliminary performances, the gala, short and ambush interviews here and there, how prominent their names are billed on different polls and surveys of top-notch pageant vloggers. Of course, it matters at this point because majority of these press people, of this media, see them in flesh. So it's some sort of, you also have to consider their taste, or you also have to consider their experience, rather, dealing with all these candidates in person. And of course, the physical. We're gonna stick 75% to the physical, to their beauty, to their poise and bearing, against so much controversies and pressure that surround them every day. So that's it. I have come up with my top 16 and I hope we have similar choices. Now, before I give you my top 16 in order, in exact and correct order, let us give some short remarks on each and every, not on all candidates, but to a few candidates. Some of them would make my cut and some of them wouldn't. I just want to mention them because they have had strong impacts in one way or another. They have been maybe flooding my timeline or my wall on Facebook. They have been Maritest by my friends to me. You know Maritest? Ginawang verb. So Maritest is just like Karen in the US. She is worse than that. She just doesn't create gossips, but she does it with so much dramatic impact and creative delivery. We're gonna start with, of course, Philippines and Thailand. Great news that they are now a company or a couple. It sounds cute, right? Because everybody knows that Michelle D is a bisexual. She admitted that. So whenever they are paired or they are seen together, a lot of giggles and, how do you say that in English? Kilig. I think there's no such thing as English kilig. Yun. So there is a sparkle. Everyone gets excited whenever they see them together. Of course, there's no malice. To me, I don't know about you, but they just look cute together. And the first picture that I saw with them side by side is the one where they seem to have some twinning moments. Halos parang pareho lang yung kanilang suot. So let's stop talking about that kilig and let's get serious. Serious. So Antonia is leading, or one of the leading candidates so far, together with Michelle D. So it's very evident that they're leading the pack. At they belong to that front runner pack. I don't want to say that they are on the first and second place on my list, but they are part of that leading contender group. Michelle's edgy look makes her stand out in more ways than one. Plus the fact that she is a model, plus the fact that she is the daughter of Melanie Marquez, who is a gay ninang or gay godmother to each and every Pinoy pageant fan. Michelle D's mother is Miss International 1979. She was 15 when she won. And let's make it clear, I may sound favoring Melanie, but for me, let's get straightforward. For me, Melanie is better looking. I'm sorry, Michelle. Anyway, she's your mom. But in case your life was swapped, she's the one representing Philippines now at Miss Universe, I wouldn't hesitate to put her at my number one list, with or without preliminary competition. Because she's really glamorous, she's really a scene stealer. She's statuesque. But hey, mga ka-team, I think doon nakakalamang si Michelle in the communication category. And Michelle just laughs it off whenever someone tells her that, look at this is what your answers, this is what your mom's answer during the Miss International 97. And she would just, take it easily. She wouldn't take it seriously. In one post, I think she even imitated her mom when she said that. And do you know what that statement is? What that answer is? I think her answer was that I am very proud of my long-legged, which was supposed to be, I'm very proud of my long legs, sort of that. But she was 15. I'm sure Melanie can talk to you in straight English for 24 hours now, disregarding the grammar. Michelle edginess would be her edge to beat the other candidates. We will go deeper into that during our final fearless forecast that will happen right after the preliminary competition. So we would talk more about Michelle and to the other candidates that I would place in my top 16, the preliminary standouts, in order, of course. Now let's go to Antonia. She's one of my favorites. Right after winning Miss Universe Thailand, she has already magnetized me. I don't know why. She was not as sexy as the other candidates, but she exudes sexiness. She wasn't as glamorous as others, but when she turns around, there's an instant elegance in her. I'm sure the whole Thailand team would do everything to dress her up to the nines. They wouldn't waste any single zipper, any single button to give her the best outfits that she needs. Especially if she makes it to the semi-final round. Sigurado na sila, manggugulat. Yeah, I believe so. Antonia Porcil would surprise everyone with extraordinary wardrobes, gowns, performance, and everything. Michelle has to watch out intently. But as I can see now, I think Michelle is just, playing around. She's just enjoying every minute of being there. From rehearsal to the gala, and I'm sure, up to the preliminary competition. And it works for her, as I could see. Mas nagniningning ang kanyang kariktan at parang mas lumalakas ang kanyang laban. Now let's go to Dominican Republic. She is the true epitome of elegance. Yung kahit bumababa pa lang siya sa aeroplano niya o sa private jet niya, ay talaga namang hindi siya mukhang ngarag. Parang ayos na ayos pa rin. Plus the fact that, I just don't know if it would work in her favor, but she looks exactly like last year's representative, the second runner-up. From afar. Particularly kapag lang siya, naka-ponytail. So parang iisa sila. But, the glamorous life that it seems she is projecting so much would boost her chances of winning. Especially that, Mark Anthony romance. Her being a top-notch model. That very rare and spectacular landing at the airport on a private plane. That controversy surrounding her speaking in pure English and not speaking in her native, language would reach the radar of the judges. I hope so, or I'm sure. That would create much interest on her. But anyway, I think she's a very interesting candidate. She stands out most of the times, and she's amazingly beautiful. Venezuela, I watched her competition, Mr. 2018, and it was just an average performance. Maybe that's why she only made it to the top 8. But everything changes. Of course, 5 years later, she's now more improved. She's now more trained. She's now readier. So let's just hope that she gives a good performance during the preliminary competition, or else, I think, since 2016, I think she's the next Miss Venezuela who wouldn't make the cut. That's how I feel at this moment. I said it will absolutely change right after the preliminary competition. So let's hope for a great performance. But as of this time, I think, I'm still not sure if I would include her in my top 6 because there's a lot of gorgeous women this year. I've been always saying that. Every year, I always say there are better candidates this year. But that's true. As the pageant progresses to the climax, to the finals, I think she develops further. She progresses as well. That's how I see it. I like the outfits that she wears. I like the styling. I like the promotional gimmicks. Should I say gimmick? The sweet moments with Island and always waving here and waving there and always smiling and everything full of PR. And that unity with Thailand, that absolutely decreases the tension, the rivalry. So the fire is now just, as little as this, unlike before, na talaga apoy-apoy. Okay, and that's good. It should be a healthy competition. There should be no war, except right after the coronation. Okay? So, bati-bati today, galit-galit tomorrow. Alright? So that's it. Let me give you now my top 16. I might not have mentioned some who made my top 16, but we don't have time anymore. I'm about to edit more because I have 2 channels, so please bear with me. And I hope you also write down at the comment section your own top 16 choices. And I'm gonna read it later. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, here is Robato's top 16. Let's go.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.